Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, you are highly welcome. If not, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for your support to me on this platform. And please, if you like what I do, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel to grow, and don't forget to press the notification button so that when next I upload new video, you will be the first to be notified. Today is another quick one. I just want to drop this here, hoping that it will, benefit someone out there. I've been following me on my other platforms. You will notice that I've not been posting like I used to. There are things that will happen to you in life, and no matter how heartbroken you are, no matter how bad you feel, I want you to look deep within that situation and see the blessing or blessings in it. Sometimes things that happens to you are nothing but to teach you some valuable lessons that if you apply well will help you to grow and become a better person. Those lessons are nothing but to help you to improve on a personal level, okay? Because of what we see today on social media platforms, and the time we are now is the time where the energy that is around us are nothing but negative energy. We have more negative energy all around us than positive energy. Why? Because people are still operating from their low vibrational energy. And what do I mean by low vibrational energy? This is a time where people wear masks, where people are more comfortable living a lie, where people are more comfortable pretending to be who they are not. Okay? Sorry if the camera is shaking because I'm in the car and I'm just holding it in my hand. We are in a time where people are more comfortable pretending to be who they are not, pretending to be happy when they are not happy. People are more comfortable hiding their pains and hurts than hiding their pains and hurts and pretending to be happy on the outside. Where people are more comfortable hiding their struggles, their shame, or whatever. I have come to that place where I did a soul searching. Listen, self-love is self-care, and there's no self-care and self-love when you cannot from time to time go within and do soul searching. Ask yourself questions like, this thing that I'm doing, why am I doing? What is the motive behind what I'm doing? Am I doing this just to please the people around me, or am I living my truest self? Is this the purpose of God for me in my life? Is this what I am born to do? Is this why I am being created in a time like this? Because our life is not a mistake, and we are in a time like this, not by chance, not by mistake. There is a purpose why we are here. There's a purpose why you are not dead, but you are alive right now in the land of the living. If you, at the end of the day, you lived your life in lies, you lived your life in your comfort zone where you pretend to be who you are not because you feel it is more comfortable. Okay, you are afraid of being vulnerable, being true to who you are. Then at the end of the day, you have yourself to blame. At the end of the day, you will be the one to regret, because God created you not to be a copy. He created you to be authentic, because God don't make copies, He makes originals. And God expects you to be original. He expects you to be true to who you are, and from that place of authenticity, He will start to take you, to walk you to become your best. He has to meet you. God has to meet you right where you are. That is His highest desire, to meet His people right where they are. Not in your pretense, not in deception, not in lies. God doesn't expect you to be perfect. It grieves God to see His people living a lie and wearing masks. If everything you do is just about the public, it's just about the crowd, it's just about entertaining the crowd, because you want to be validated, you want to be accepted, you want to be seen, okay, then you miss it at the end of the day. Because first, you have not discovered who you are. Second, you are not living your truest self. Third, you are missing on God's very best for you. Because when God comes looking for you, He comes looking for the person He created, the original you. And when you are wearing a mask, tell me how God is going to look at you. Tell me how God is going to, when he sends his angels, when he sends people to come to your aid, to come to help you. Because wherever we are today, we need people to help us. We need help, destiny helpers. There are people God assigned in every season of our life, in every junction of our, our journey in this life. There are people that God puts in each junction to meet us at the point of our need, to help push us forward in our calling, in our path, okay, to destiny. When those people, when those angels comes looking for us, they miss us, they pass us by because we are wearing mask. We are not in our assignment. We are not living real. We are not being real. We are not doing us. You can do every other person out there, okay? But if you fail to do you, you are already a failure. Yes, people will applaud you. Yes, people will, you receive a lot of attention. You receive a lot of accolade, but they're all fake. And mark you, energy attracts energy. If you're wearing a mask, there's every chances that the people, majority of people around you, that you are attracting are people that are wearing mask. Because if you feel comfortable wearing mask, and you are in a group, in a crowd, and you are feeling comfortable, it is because those people are wearing mask. Because the only thing that will challenge you to growth are the things that makes you feel uncomfortable. And truth is one of those things. Somebody that is living a lie will never appreciate someone calling them out, someone pointing out their mistakes, someone telling them truth, about where they are, about their shortcomings, about where they are not doing it the way it's supposed to do, and they are comfortable with those who tell, even if they are wearing, like, there's this story my grandmother told me in those days, that this chief or a king, village king or a village chief that doesn't take corrections, he doesn't take, advice from anybody. He went to the marketplace dancing around in the public with his, clothes stained. And nobody told him because they already knew that he doesn't accept anything, like, he knows it all, he made a fool of himself. So, just to make a long story short, as I promised, this is a short one. I just feel like dropping this here. And if you're liking it so far, why not, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You could be a blessing to someone out there by sharing this video with them. So I would like to conclude by saying this is one of the reasons I have not been posting. I'm doing soul searching. I just want to take the last few months of this year, 2022, to really understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Am I doing it to evolve as a spiritual being that I am? Or am I doing it just to collect accolades, just to collect, attention, or just to prove to people that I am doing it? Is that why I'm doing what I'm doing? Because if that is the only reason, if the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is just because I want people to see me, I want to have attention, I want to feel validated, I want to, it means I don't know my value and I don't know my worth. If everything I'm doing is just about the other people, about what people think, then I have not discovered who I truly am, and I don't know my worth and I don't know my value. So, as they say, like will always attract like. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. All I have to do is to discover who I am, discover my God-given purpose, and then keep developing myself. Self-development, self-improvement, all comes from self-awareness. That is the best investment you can do. Do you know why? In this world, we have more than, I don't know how many billions we have right now. And you are not going to reach the whole billions. God did not assign you to reach all the billions of people in the world. It is enough that you be yourself. Once you are yourself, and once you find your niche, and you focus, you are consistent, working on yourself, building in that your niche. The Christians, we call it in your calling. There is a calling, there is a particular calling in your life. In social media, we call it niche. That niche is just a few, it could be 1% of people. Then do you know what 1% is out of billions of people we have in the world? It means hundreds of thousands of people. But these people, you could be missing out on the blessings that those people can be in your life, can add in your life, because you are not adding. The spiritual law is when you sow, you reap. When you give, you receive. Right? And when you are not living your truest, authentic self, you miss out because you cannot attract those people. It's just like a magnet. Like attracts like. When you are living real, when you are in your niche, when you are in your calling, when you are working on yourself, being authentic, being original, you will attract like-minded. So that is what I am working on. I don't need to prove anything to anybody because it is irrelevant. It is enough that I be me and do me. Those that are like-minded, they will be attracted to me. They will follow. And they will follow because they want to be inspired. They want to be motivated because they themselves want to be the original self. And as they say, iron sharpeneth iron. As I am inspiring and motivating them, I am also being blessed. And they are being blessed. You see? But once you want to live a lie, you end up struggling. You work hard for nothing. At the end of the day, those people you are trying to impress, you are trying to, get their attention, you are trying hard to please, they will disappoint you. You end up being heartbroken. And God will leave you to sort your issues alone. No amount of prayer will deliver you from your karma. Because the same Bible you read that you pray to God to deliver you from your karma said that what you sow, what a man soweth, that he shall reap. Because God is not mocked. You cannot mock God. If you sow lies, you reap lies. Okay? And Jesus said, truth shall set you free. So the sooner you learn to be true to who you are, to find you, to discover you, and to be you and to do you, and allow the universe or God to vibrationally attract people that are like-minded to you, the sooner, the better for you. If you learn this truth. I will drop this video here. As I said, I just wanted to be a quick one. See you in my next video. Until then, remember, love, self-love, all kinds of love starts with you loving yourself first. Just as the Bible said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And don't tell me you love God when you don't love your neighbor and you don't love yourself, because you are the image of God. Your neighbor is the image of God. So if you can't love the image of God that you see, how could you possibly love a God that you don't see? That is, illusion. That is deceit. That is lies. Okay? So start with self-love. Start with loving yourself and practicing self-love and practicing self-care, because God is love and he will always love you. Even in your death, he loves you. Remember, his only son died when you are yet in your sins. So there's nothing that can take God's love away from you. But you are not loving yourself and practicing self-love and working on yourself to grow, you will limit yourself from all the blessings that you could achieve and get from God. You will limit your potentials. You will limit yourself from becoming everything that God wanted you to be. Yet, you still have God's love for you because it is guaranteed as his son or daughter. But you will be living just like the prodigal son. You'll be living below your potentials. You'll be living and enjoying lesser than you were supposed to enjoy as a kingdom citizen. Don't let that be your portion. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let that happen to you. And what's there, if you have children, don't allow your decisions, be your children's nightmare in the future. You can decide whatever you want to decide, but you don't have a right to care the future of the children that God puts in your hand as a caregiver. You are only a caregiver to those children. You don't own their life, you don't own their destiny. Though they are your children. You are their father, you are their mother. But listen, you're only a caregiver. And whatever you want to do with your life is okay. You can choose whatever you want to do because you're an adult. But remember, your decisions today will not only affect you in future, they are going to affect those children that God put in your hand as a caregiver. And you're going to respond. You will not escape. You are going to risk. I don't know why this come up. I don't know who needs to hear this today. But whatever you decide to do with your life is okay for you, by you. But remember, if you have children, you are only a caregiver. And whatever you decide today will affect them tomorrow. And whatever affects them, if it affects them negatively, you will reap the fruit. If it impacts them positively, you will equally reap the fruits. So choose wisely, and may God bless you for watching. Thank you. I love you. God loves you. How about you? Do you love you?